Good afternoon, Steelers Nation. I'm Daniel J. This is State of the Steelers. Got a little bit of breaking news last night. Normally, I report my opinions and thoughts on what the Steelers are doing and what's going on for early morning segments. And this morning segment was recorded yesterday prior to the news of the the expectation of Omar Kahn being the new general manager. Late last night, Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport uh, reported out there that the Steelers are allegedly going to be bringing on Omar Khan as an internal hire and promoting him to um, our general manager position from the VP of Football and Business Administration. Basically, he was the salary cap guru. These last few years has been kind of a three-headed horse, so to speak, with Kahn, Colbert, and Brandon Hunt. Brandon Hunt focusing more on the scouting. Well, he is the pro scout coordinator, and Omar Khan being that salary cap guru, being that guy that massaged the salary caps well enough to bring on free agents and to extend and make contracts such as TJ Watt available, and also to bring on, those Ben Roethlisberger, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Joe Schobert last year. I mean, it was we had no cap available, and he was able to do magic with it. And so, with that being said, he's going to be our new general manager. He's been with the Pittsburgh Steelers since 2001. He started off as football operations coordinator, was promoted to director of football in 2011, and promoted to his most recent position as VP in 2016. What does this mean for Brandon Hunt? I think he's going to be the former pro scouting coordinator here pretty soon. And what the biggest clue to that is the hiring or the alleged hiring of the assistant general manager, Andy Weidl, who was VP of player personnel with the Philadelphia Eagles most recently. He has some Steeler ties himself. He was with the team from 98 to 99 as player personnel assistant, and he's been most recently working mainly in scouting. And so, he's done a lot of work with the Saints, the Ravens, and then like most recently with the Eagles with their scouting department. And so I think he's going to be taking over for Brandon Hunt, as Brandon Hunt has gotten many interviews and potentially uh, job offers as general manager or assistant manager for several different other teams. And so with him potentially leaving, bringing in Andy Weidl will be a it'll be a good asset. I mean, he's done pretty good for the previous teams. I mean, the defenses on all those teams are pretty solid, when healthy. And so here recently, the Devin Bush, and that was more due to injury. Uh, your Deontay, not Deontay John. Well, I mean, even him, he was a third round pick, but he's kind of not. Well, he's not AB, and I think that's the expectation of him, which might be why he's kind of not lived up to the bar, or to be or perceived as a great receiver by the Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I think that everybody is has assumed him to be the next Antonio Brown, and he's not that. And so when that bar is so heavy and so high, it really magnifies that disappointment when they don't reach it. But I digress on that aspect. So we got some new guys here. I think that we're definitely. I think the biggest clue that we're going to go with an internal hire, to be honest with you guys, was when we picked up Kenny Pickett. Especially knowing that we were trying to trade assets to get him potentially at 15. Bringing in an outside hire into a situation with a quarterback that they didn't draft, handcuffing them with picks for that quarterback wasn't going to be the most attractive position. And so I think that the edge was always going to be an inside hire. I'm actually quite shocked and surprised that Brandon Hunt wasn't given the position of assistant GM. I'm thinking that maybe potentially he has an offer as a GM somewhere else, and maybe choosing that versus taking this job, which would bring in Andy from the Philadelphia Eagles. But that's what I got for you guys. I'll have another segment tomorrow morning. We'll be doing some breaking news whenever it does break out. I know right now we're in the middle of phase 3 of OTAs. The second day just wrapped up, and So some more news will be coming out, and my opinions and thoughts will be sent out tomorrow morning for tomorrow's segment. But if there's any other breaking news or anything like that, guys, I'll be jumping on. So please subscribe, hit that notification button so that you can be aware of all of that news that comes out. And also make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out with the algorithm and it helps me out spread the word out. With that being said, guys, I'm Daniel J. This is State of the Steelers. Peace.